Well, what's going on, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to this preview. Now, for this preview, it's going to be about the National Wrestling Alliance, where it seems to, you know, the NWA. And yes, I haven't done NWA reviews for a long time, but this ain't a review. This is actually a preview. Pertains to NWA Empower. It's going to be an all-women pay-per-view, and I already bought, the pay-per-view from Fight TV. So I can't wait to see how the buy rate's gonna look that way when it pertains to Empower, especially how they've been building this up and everything. Not just when it pertains to the shows in the which I haven't been catching up as of late. Um, but when it pertains to everything that's going on, when it pertains to AEW and Impact Wrestling, especially when it pertains to everything that's happened. Um, that's basically all the build up I've seen so far, and also pertains to for the first time a women's pay-per-view for NWA pay-per-view BSF2 as well. It will be promoted and produced and in charge by Mickey James, and it's not just her. It's Gail Kim, Jazz, and I'm trying to remember who else was involved in this too. Can't remember who else was involved, but I should know this because it was on Impact Wrestling. Which tends to Thursday night, and which I didn't watch by the way. Obviously I don't watch Impact Wrestling live anymore, especially when I'm working too. So unless I have access TV, I will. But yeah, yeah, I already know the situation. For those that have been catching up with me of my reviews of Impact Wrestling, yeah, I know why I don't watch it. I don't watch it on Twitch TV anymore. And on top of that, they're gonna be doing their streams on YouTube stream right now, which I think they're done with doing Twitch streams. I don't know if they are or not. I really haven't been catching up on it. I really don't care because I don't watch anymore on Twitch TV. I just wait for it to come on Impact Plus, basically, or just to save it on the archive. So that's how I watch Impact Wrestling, basically. So in fact, they should just move it from there. Forget streaming on YouTube. I mean, you can still streaming on YouTube and everything. If you don't want to do Twitch no more, just stream it on Impact Plus. Make your own WWE network. You know, I mean, it's kind of their own WWE network. But yeah, no, I mean, so I digress. But the point is, folks, there was someone else that said that was involved with this too. I wish it says it here, but it doesn't say here on Wikipedia. Um, yeah, right. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. It's Mickey James, Medusa, Gail Kim, and Jazz. So yes, the one I was thinking about was Medusa. You know, or to the WWE audience, Alundra Blaze. So, which is great. It is great that these four women's legendary women from their generations, their time, are from their eras that they are promoting and producing and in charge of this all woman pay per view for the very first time for NWA's pay per view event, which is great. I love it, and this is the way to prove the WWE are wrong, and any doubters too that where it tends to women can't draw, women can and everything it tends to pay per view buys whatever. Well, they got a chance to have a chance opportunity to prove that on this very show, which by the way is August 28th, 2021 is the pay-per-view. And as this recording, I'm recording right now. So if this gets up late, I apologize, but it's because I'm doing some editing where it tends to who's going to be on the show. For example, let me get right off the bat first with this one. It was announced. I think it was about a week ago. I'm assuming like about a week ago. That the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, not the 16-time world champion, but the 22-time or 23-time, which how many world titles he won, which WWE does not want to recognize. But the 23, 24-time world champion himself in pro wrestling history, the legendary Nature Boy Ric Flair, who is a kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing, limousine-riding, jet-flying son of a gun, who is the dirtiest player in the game, will be returning to NWA. Um, by the way, folks, it's not going to be for Empower. I just want to get this out of the way. He's going to be appearing at NWA 73. That's going to be the pay-per-view for tomorrow, actually, which I will be watching. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to watch it live though. For example, tonight I won't be able to watch it live for Empower, but we're going to NWA 73. That's going to be on a later day, and I'm not gonna do no previews for that one, but I just want to bring it up because it's a big deal. That Ric Flair is going to be returning to NWA. Hopefully, he stays in the NWA instead of going to AEW. I think he could do. He could contribute a lot for NWA. To bring NWA back to his promised land. Back in the old days. So with Ric Flair being there for NWA, it's great. As long as he stays away from AEW, it's all good. Because I'm not saying he can't be going to AEW. Uh, because I know what he wants to do when he gets in the AEW. He wants to wrestle, and I've been hearing that he wants to wrestle again. And I see myself, no, Ric Flair, your time has come. You have no left to prove anymore. So just leave it as it is. No more wrestling for you. You can be part of wrestling events. You know that you could be Anyway, if you want to take bumps for things to upload your guys, you know that he can do that. So yeah, like back when in 2009 when Chris Jericho even though Chris Jericho was not just a younger guy, not a rookie, he was very established during that time, but during that year where there was been Chris Jericho going up against these legends, Ric Flair was not going to wrestle because that was during the time he was retired, so-called retired from the WWE. But it could be something like that where Ric Flair could take bumps while him being in a wrestling match. It could be one of those angles where he could get his ass kicked and then someone could try to save him or whatever. Just as long as he doesn't try to blade, because Ric Flair he loves to blade. So, but yeah, just want to bring that up. Ric Flair will be is returning to NWA. Now, when I first saw the news article of that, I thought it was showing the number of his age, which he's actually 72. He ain't 73 until February. But the point where I brought that up was that I thought it was an article that he passed away. That's what I thought when I first saw it on WrestleView. I think it was the name of the site, WrestleView.com. That I saw some Ric Flair on there, and then 73, and like, oh my god, did he die? And then I saw, oh my god, thank God. I was like, I was worried there. I was not prepared for to hear about sad news about Ric Flair passing away. That would have been bad, but it wasn't that. So thank God for that. Oh, I dodged a bullet there at that time. But then again, he is God. He's God. He's God. Woo! That's my line. That segment that JD doing and Ric Flair did back in TNA. Greatest moment ever. Anyways, but enough of that, folks. Now let's move on to NWA EMPOWERRR. Now it's gonna feature women's that come from from AEW, Lucha Libre's AAA Worldwide, Impact Wrestling, and a few other promotions as well that they're not really naming at all. But you get my point. Except for one promotion, except for one promotion, obviously, and that's the WWE. Fuck you, and by the way, fuck you, Triple H, for that comment he made about that whole thing. When Mickey James was gonna do this whole thing with NWA EMPOWERRR, against all the great women's wrestlers to come in to this show. Now, fortunately, since Japanese women's, they can't do it because that is really bad over there with the COVID-19 stuff. So travel things is a non-factor. And I get that too. But and then Triple H made that remarks. The greatest women's wrestlers are here in WWE. I guess he means NXT and all that. And again, fuck you, Triple H. You're the reason why the NXT is in the position that it is right now. But I digress. But anyways, um, so yes, the point is, we're gonna have these women that are from NWA, also from AW and from other indie promotions. Even from AEW, Impact Wrestling. I'm surprised no one from Ring of Honor, which is to women's honor. But then again, there, maybe there's some bad blood or there for ROH and NWA. I don't know if there is or not, but I'm just speculating and having a theory about that. So I don't know if that's the case or not. But by the way, as I'm doing this, folks, I'm preparing to going for work to go to work. So I'm getting dressed up right now. So getting ready. So all right, here we go, folks. Now I don't know what's gonna be the main event. To be honest with you, to me, if the main event is going to be about the since to an all women pay per view, the main event should be the NWA World Women's Championship title. I don't know if that is going to be in the main event, but either way, folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the card from the bottom all the way to the top. By the way, where's this going to be at? By the way, I'm assuming it's going to be at the same venue that they're okay. So they're going to be at St. Louis, um, Missouri, at the Chase Cor Clorenson Ballroom, I guess. And the tagline is NWA's first ever all women's event, which is true, obviously. Under the promotions again of National Wrestling Alliance. Okay, so here we go, folks. Let's get to this. Now this won't be the opening match, obviously, but as a matter of fact, I don't know what's gonna be the opening match either way, but I guess when I tune into the show, I'll find out. Um, so the first match I'm going to read to you is Sky Blue versus Christy uh Janus. I'm assuming that's how you say last name. And by the way, I've seen these two before. By the way, these two used to wrestle during the pandemic for AW. I mean, they wrestle elsewhere too, but they were brought in just to be it has been talents, that where it tends to put over the AW women's wrestlers. Um, so that's that. I mean, so there's that I meant to say, but nevertheless, these two are wrestling each other. I like both of them. Actually, who I like all the most is Christy Janis. Janis, I meant to say. I'm assuming that's how you say last name. If that's how you pronounce her last name. Christina Janis. She's Brazilian. And she's hot as hell. And by the way, she looks you know young, but I think I'm assuming she's in her 30s. I don't know, but she's got kids. That's I don't know how many kids she has, but like wow, she's just she doesn't look that old. Um, I'm not saying her kids are big and all, but I'm just saying pertains to being adults, whatever. But I like yeah. But yeah, I gotta look into that though. Or more of that because anyways. So as far as who I think is gonna win this match here, I'm gonna go with Christy uh Janus. Yeah, I'm gonna go for her for the win. And there you go. The next match I'm gonna read to you is Kenzie Page versus someone named Polo Mayfield, and she's being accompanied by Taryn Terrell and someone named Jenna Nice. Jenna Nice. Now I'm assuming Jenna Nice is the tall woman who had a look like a almost basically look like a robot in a way. And I remember her wrestling, and I'm if that is the same woman, that's the same woman I saw wrestling on AEW before. Especially which is AEW Dark, during the pandemic, uh, the time of the pandemics. Um, but I digress. I'm assuming, but I guess we'll find out. I'll find out once I tune in. But as far as the match, don't know how the match is going to be because I know one of them, Kenzie Page. I don't know who the other one is. Yo, Polola Mayfield. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Kenzie Page here because again I don't know who the other who's this other woman is that's being accompanied by Taryn Terrell and Jenna Knight. Jenna Nice. And again, I'm assuming that's how you say her name too, by the way. It's just who's with with Terry Terrell. So next match, it will be Cheek Tumina first, from Triple A, by the way. I really don't know who she is. I think I know who she is, but um, I'll take a look at her to see if I remember her. So let me see. It's not even showing her. Let me try again. Yeah, it's not even showing her. So, and she's 36 years old. Okay, let me just Google Google her here. All right. Okay, let me see. Okay, she's okay. Okay, I remember her now. Yeah. So her name is she's basically wearing a luchador mask. So yeah, I do know. I do recognize her. So, um, but yeah, yes, it's Chick Tumida from Triple A versus Diamante from AEW, which is great. I mean, I heard that she was there. She's going to be there for for this peer review, which is great. Yeah, once again, they're promoting all the best women's wrestlers in other promotions. You know, and Diamante is one of the best. Versus also Kylie Ray, who is in NWA, by the way. So they're calling it the interpromotional triple threat match between these three women's from different promotions. And it pertains to Kylie Ray. Hopefully, she shows up instead of no showing up like the other two, which is the AEW and Impact Wrestling, because this always ends up being the pattern and the um a running theme here for Kylie Ray because of her mental issue. So Kylie Ray is in NWA. And I knew she was in NWA too, by the way. When I read this beforehand, I already knew that she was part of it. And on top of that, they showed video packages of her against Molina. So makes me wonder how that match ended up being. But I digress. But anyways, that's gonna be the match. Um, Kylie Ray, if she shows up, versus Diamante versus Chick Tumina. And I'm gonna go with Kylie Ray here. I think she's gonna get the win here for from her promotions. So there you go. As far as go to the pinfall, I think they're gonna have Diamante to the pinfall here, which I'm probably not gonna like either way because Diamante from AEW is the show to watch. So but we'll see how that turns out. The next match is going to be an NWA Women's Invitational Cup Gauntlet. Now I'm assuming this whole gauntlet means is a battle royal. We'll see how that plays out. Because much as Impact Wrestling, this is the type of match they do too. A gauntlet match is basically a battle royal. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. Well, I mean, what it could be, But who's in it? You got Bianca Carelli. By the way, she is related to Santino Marella, Anthony Carelli. So yes, Bianca Carelli, she's been wrestling for a while. During the I think it's like before or during the pandemic that she's been wrestling. Um, so yeah, she's been around wrestling, and I don't know how good she is, but I'm gonna find out how good she is in the ring. I haven't really got a chance to even look up anything on YouTube or anything to see how good of a wrestler she is. But basically, she's following in the footsteps of her dad, Anthony Carelli, who used to be in WWE as obviously Santino Marella. So as far as how she is as a wrestler, I'm gonna take notes of that and see how well she wrestles in the ring. You also have Chelsea Green in there. You also have Debbie Malenko, no relations to Dean Malenko. I looked up myself. You have Lily Frost. You have Jamie Senegal. I think that's how I say it. And she's gonna be covered by someone named Polo Del Mar. I don't know. You have Jenna Nice, who's gonna be coming by, Terrence Terrell. You have Kiera Hogan, the hottest free agent in pro wrestling, the hottest flame, the girl on fire, and you could put that on period. That's on period, I should say. But yeah, Kiera Hogan's there, which is great. She's going all over the place, folks. NWA, AEW. Hopefully she's coming back to AEW, by the way. Staying away from Impact Wrestling, and especially staying away from the WWE. Hopefully she doesn't go there. But she's going to other promotions too, and this is one of them, NWA. You also have someone named Masha Slamovic. I don't know who that is. Just like I don't know who is Thunder Kitty here. And just like I don't know who is Toothy Lane. So I don't know. Now, as far as who I want to win here. Now I'm gonna go with the whole thing of my first pick to win, my secondary pick to win, and the dark horse pick to win. And my first pick to win is gonna be Chelsea Green. My secondary pick is gonna be And I only go by the women's that I know in the ring that I've seen wrestle. My secondary pick will be Lady Frost, but my dark horse pick will be the girl on fire, the hottest flame, the hottest free agent, Kiera Hogan. Now, we're into this NWA Women's Invitational Cup. I don't know if that means if they get an opportunity to face the champion of whoever comes out between Camille versus Leila Hirsch, which I'll get to that later. But I don't know if I don't know if this means it's like if you win the cup, you become the contender, later on down the line. But we'll see how that turns out. And as far as the matches, I can't wait to see how the match turns out to be. Just like I can't wait to see how these these women I've never seen wrestle before, especially pertains to Bianca Carelli, to see how she wrestles too. And she, by the way, if you've seen pictures of her, she's on Instagram, she's on Twitter. But basically, if you've seen pictures of her, period, if you've seen how she looks, she is gorgeous, very, very, very pretty. Now, does that does that excuse of her how she wrestles in the ring? That's for me to find out once I get a chance to watch it. So, and that's that. Deanna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, the Impact Women's Champ, the Impact Knockouts Champion, I should say. Excuse me. And she's gonna be going up against Molina Perez for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Spoiler alert, Deanna Purrazzo is not losing, so she's retaining. This is the match for Molina, to pull over Deanna Purrazzo. And on top of that, let's see if Molina can have a great match against Deanna Purrazzo, because ever since Molina has been coming back to wrestling, to wrestle in the ring, I have not seen her at her best. She has not been looking good at all. She has not been the same wrestler since leaving WWE. And to be honest with you, I haven't seen her wrestle anywhere else. She has. I don't think she has been wrestling. Since, but maybe that's why. Maybe she hasn't been doing a lot of training ever since she left WWE, because WWE was the place for her to be and to be well established and everything until they get her to the curve. Due to that, do some shit in a way, But either way, we'll see how it turns out with this match. Now, Melina, I'm not saying she's garbage, because she's not garbage. She still has some value in wrestling, but she has not been looking good as of late, since her in-ring abilities. I think she lost it. And if that's the case, then it's time for her to to call it quits. So, but Deanna Purrazzo is retaining, obviously. We got the tag. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, this NWA Women's Tag Team Championship tournament going on, folks, and it's gonna especially just a dream slot. You have the semifinal, and then you got the finals. Now, for instance, the semifinals, you got the team of Red Velvet and Kylan, Kylan King, from AW, by the way, versus the Free Babes. So I guess the Free Babes are supposed to be the female versions of the Fabulous Freebirds. I'm assuming, because when I see Free there, I'm assuming they're supposed to be the Freebirds, but instead, it's a woman, so it's a woman, so the Free Babes. Now I don't know who they are, to be honest with you folks. I don't know if they're related to to the Freebirds themselves, or since to the names I'm seeing here. I could be wrong with all this. That's just something for me to look into once I get into get just watch the show. But the names are Jazzy Yang. I see no relations there at all, but any the original Freebirds. Holly Hood, Holly J. That's how I'm reading it, folks. I don't see any relations there. But Miranda Gordy, I wonder if she's related to the late Terry Gordy. I don't know. I gotta find out to see how the show to see the show, to see any resemblance of any kind, and maybe some acknowledgement of it. But they're the free babes, and basically again they're supposed to be the free birds. Now I don't know who's gonna be wrestling, because again this is one of those free bird rules. So in this case it's the free babes rules. So in a way, I'm picking them up for the win, even though I don't know who they are. I'm going for the free babes to win, because this could be predictable, and on top of that, this could draw the game. This could go draw Red Velvet and Colin King's game off, or change this whole thing. So there you go. That's my prediction there. And then when it comes to Hex Hell, which is Allison Kay and Marty Bell. Which, by the way, Allison Kay, I think she's pushed back in NWA, and they're going up against and they're back together being a tag team, by the way, and best friends too. And they're going up against Hell on Heels, which is Renee Michelle and someone named by Sahara 7. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Renee Michelle is teamed up with. To know. I'm surprised it's not Killer Kelly. Which, by the way, I'm surprised Killer Kelly's not on the show either. Where's Killer Kelly? I mean, I know where she is. She's still around. She's on social media and all that. I don't know where she's wrestling at nowadays. But what are you doing in Pac Wrestling, and what you do in NWA? How the hell do you drop the ball by not signing someone like a Killer Kelly? After her being released a year ago by WWE, during the pandemic, which they were basically treating like she was a jobber and everything. How the hell do you not pick her up? But either way, Hell on Heels, that's the tag team name. Now I don't see the Hell on Heels winning here, so I'm gonna go with the Hex, which is Allison Kay and Marty Bell going up against the Free Babes. And pertains to the Free Babes, they're obviously pertains to back in the old days of the Freebirds. They were heels at the time, so the Free Babes are the heels here. I'm guessing. Again, I don't know if they are or not, but that's for me to tune in to find out. And then we get to the finals, because I already have my picks. It's I think the Free Babes will advance, and I think the Hex will advance, and the finals will lead to crown the first ever NWA Women's Tag Team Champions. And I'm gonna go with the Fabulous Free Babes for the win. There you go. And that's all there is to it. All right, next match is the last match I'm gonna talk about. Is Camille defending her NWA Women's World Championship against the legit Layla Hirsch, who won her match against the Bunny back at I believe it was Homecoming on Dynamite when Camille was there. And yeah, this match is gonna happen, and this match is gonna be. I actually can't wait to see this match, folks. I think it's gonna be a great match, especially with Layla Hirsch in there, and Camille's great too. I remember Camille having a match against Kiera Hogan on YouTube. of what I've seen on YouTube, and it was good. You know, despite Kiera Hogan's of her being small, a little girl and all that, and Camille being a tall girl, the size difference obviously, but sometimes size doesn't matter. And I could see on this happening here with Layla Hirsch going up against Camille. I'm expected to see the good match. Now I don't know if this could be the main event, but we'll see. And anything could be a main event on the show here, folks. I don't know what could be a main event, but we'll see how this could be a main event. As far as who I think is going to win, obviously it's going to be Camille. I don't see Layla Hirsch winning here, who's from AEW, by the way. So yeah, I don't see Layla Hirsch winning here, but I'm expecting to see a great match here, and hopefully we do. I'm surprised. I shouldn't be surprised because Serena Deeb, I think she was supposed to be scheduled on the show here to wrestle, but she's hurt again, which is unfortunate. So what can you do, man? Shit happens. At least had Jay Cargill on this pay per view as well. 'Cause Jay Cargill, she's all about being recognized and all that, right? She's that B, right? How come she's not on the show here too? You know, it makes sense for her to be on the show here too, but I digress. But hey, there you go, folks. That's the card. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to the show. As far as who's gonna be the commentators, I don't know who's gonna be the commentators. To be honest with you. Okay, I'm reading here about Lady Frost is gonna be number one. Start of the match. Okay, so yes, it is gonna be like a battle royal, but it's still basically not just like a battle royal, but also like it's gonna be like the Royal Rumble. Is once every 2 minutes, you get into the ring, and also the train is like it's also Lucha Underground too, because Lucha Underground did this was since Aztec Warfare, which you can eliminate your opponents by pinfall or submission, and the two are remaining. Oh, okay, okay. Let me read the rules here. Uh, okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, I was right. So yeah, it's only pinfalls and submissions for the to eliminate them. It's not in case you ready to throw them over the top and and both feet touching the floor. It's a matter of pinning your or submitting your opponent in the match. So that's how you go. That's how you're supposed to win the match. So there you go. So yeah, the first two women will start off. Now again, it's gonna be Lady Frost is gonna start off here. Now I don't know who's gonna be. I don't know if that means the one that's under her. 2 Feet Lane's gonna be starting. It's gonna be the second one to start off too. I hope that's not the giveaway of the list of the names here. Because let me read right now because because I want you to know. Lady Frost will be beginning first. Then after her is 2 Feet Lane, Jamie Senegay, Chelsea Green, Debbie Malenko, Bianca Corelli, Jenna Nyde, Masha Samovic, Thunder Kitty, and Kiera Hogan. So basically, what I'm reading here is that's gonna be the order. Again, I don't know if that is gonna be the order, but we'll see we'll see. I'll find out. If Kiera Hogan is last, then my dark horse pick Kiera Hogan will make me happy. Because she got the advantage. The last one. So I can't wait to see how they muse. I cannot wait to see how NWA muses Kiera Hogan here. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing here. See how they muse Kiera Hogan here, like how Impact Wrestling mused her in a shitty way, coming in, and in a shitty way to on her way out. And like how AEW mused her on the first dance pertains to the show where you had CM Punk returning to pro wrestling. Pertains to AEW Rampage. The second show. Which is the first dance in Chicago. Basically, what I mean, Kiera Hogan has some offense again. Pertains to Jay Cargill. But I knew she was going to lose, but I knew she was going to lose that way. Basically, in the squash. But I understand too because it was CM Punk there, and you want you want to shorten the match and everything because it was a long promo. promo segment there because you had to soak it in for CM Punk's debut and all that, to AEW. So it's understandable. Hopefully, Kirikou can get another opportunity and another chance in AEW. But anyways, there you go. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to the show, and I think it's gonna be a great show. You know, I think it'll be better than the Empower will be way better than WWE Evolution. That was an old one pay-per-view. And look who it featured. Nia Jax winning the Battle Royal, garbage. And on top of that, her hurting her opponents like um us Selena Vega. Ember Moon got hurt here too because of her. And look what it featured as well. Nikki Bella in the main event, who's garbage, against Ronda Rousey, who is now garbage. But yeah, there you go, folks. But that's that's whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna end here, folks. I don't know what to say. Other than look forward to the show. And there you go. That being said, thank you for watching. It's Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets. And if for those who are looking forward to watching NWA Empower, or maybe you're looking forward to NWA 73, go ahead. At the end of the day, we're all pro wrestling fans. At the end of the day, it's all about pro wrestling, and that's all there is to it. Take care, guys.